What's going on? Welcome to Swift Stadium. It's your boy PaP. I'm here with Mikey Cuz. Give you that rundown on football this week. Week 11. What you got cooking, boy?
Not much, just upset about the game, The Jets versus freaking Cardinals, bro. That was a painful game to watch. I had to turn it off after the third quarter. I couldn't watch anymore. It was
Damn. And y'all got the Colts this week.
Yeah.
The Colts are on a 3-game losing streak. 3-game? Yeah, they're on a 3-game losing streak. They're 4-6. You guys are on a 1-game losing streak, after beating the Texans last week.
Right.
What do you think is going to happen that game? It's hard to say, right?
It is. It's really hard to say because, I want to say, we're versing Joe Flacco. He's on a 2-game losing streak.
Three. Well, him personally too. Yeah.
Personally too. Yeah. I don't know. I want to say the Jets are gonna bounce back, but I said the same thing so many times. I don't even know. I think I don't want to say that the Colts are gonna win, but
not many teams lose 4 in a row, and they already lost 3 in a row. So it's hard to see them losing 4 in a row. Yeah. But it's at home for the Jets, so I do see the Jets winning this one.
Yeah. At this point, I don't know anymore with the Jets.
Your camera's slipping. You're trying to hide because we're talking about the Jets. You're sliding like the Jets. Yo, you look like the Jets season for a second.
Literally,
my bad, bro. My bad. I can't really talk, man. My Niners, we won 2 in a row. We're 5-4. Finally, a winning record. We got the Seahawks on Sunday.
Where?
I think we'll take care of business. We own the Seahawks right now, ever since Brock Purdy took over. It's in San Francisco.
Oh, okay.
Well, Santa Clara,
Mm-hmm.
So it's at home. So I don't see the Seahawks beating us. What do you think?
Yeah, I see you guys winning.
I'm just hoping Kyle Shanahan plays Jordan Mason a little bit. Like Christian McCaffrey came back. He's not even 100%. He's not fully healthy.
Yeah,
he's Jordan Mason on the bench the whole time. I don't know what's up with him. Everybody calls him a genius, but I don't know.
Yeah.
And Kittle's having a great year. You'll see Kittle have a couple passes.
Yeah.
Make a couple great plays. Then all of a sudden, you don't see him for the rest of the game.
Yeah. Jawan Jennings.
What happened?
Jawan Jennings.
Jawan Jennings is good. Ricky Pearsall's good.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm done with Debo running the ball. It's over. It's over. That's it. This ain't 3 years ago, And not even 3 years ago. It's really 4 years ago. 3 years ago is when he got his contract and he came back fat. Then last year he came back in healthy and he played okay. He didn't play great. He got dinged up a little last year too. And then this year, he's okay, but throwing him the ball in the backfield, I think is over with. I think it's a done deal. Stop doing that. Really.
Not true either.
Nah, you want to get him just little passes over the middle and with a couple yards to be able to run and get some yak maybe. Yeah. But as far as running out the backfield, I think it's done already. What was that?
He's a slant warrior.
Yeah, and I think that's all he could be right now.
Yeah.
On Thursday Night Football, I'm excited about this game, even though I don't like none of these teams anyway. But it's the Commanders at the Eagles. Commanders 7-3, Eagles 7-2.
Yeah.
The Eagles won 5 in a row quietly. I'll say quietly because nobody really.
5 in a row?
Yeah, they won 5 in a row. After being 3-2 3-2, and then they won 5 in a row.
Yeah, I think Commanders bounce back after this week because they just lost to somebody. I can't remember who they versed.
The Commanders, I think they will win this game. It's in Philly, but I got the Commanders winning.
Yeah.
It should be a close game. I don't.
Yeah.
All Philly's QB has to do is not turn over the ball.
Yeah.
He's a good game manager. When he got a good running back, he looks good. He does got a good running back. Saquon's been healthier than I assumed he was going to be. So that's good for them,
Mhm.
It would have been nice if he was this healthy on the Giants, some of these years where he wasn't that healthy. But there's a lot of football still to go, so who knows if he's going to be healthy for the rest of the year.
Right.
That's not a guarantee.
Yeah.
Um, I got Commanders taking that. How about you?
Yeah, I got Commanders winning that one too.
Yeah, I got him winning probably by a few points only. I wouldn't think it's going to be a crazy blowout.
Yeah. No.
Um, and then Sunday night football, we got the Bengals and the Chargers. Chargers are riding high right now. They're 6-3. They won three in a row. Bengals 4-6. They lost the last one that they played. Could have won that game. Very close game.
hmm I got the Bengals against the Chargers for sure. Yeah, because Bengals their record doesn't show like what team they are. They're better than 4-6.
Well, definitely.
I think they'll beat the Chargers.
Yeah, I think so too. I think the Chargers are riding high right now. I don't have any faith in them. That's just me. You
Yeah.
know, they do got a good coach over there. He used to be my coach, so
Quarterback too,
I
bro.
know. And
They have no weapons other than
he
J.K.
makes he makes the players play. Harbaugh. Harbaugh is one of those coaches that you want to play for,
Right.
and you'll run through a wall for him,
Right.
and he's gonna have your back. So it's hard not to think that they're gonna try their hardest. But the Bengals, the Bengals, after giving the reins over to Chase Brown, he's doing his thing over there.
Yeah,
He's showing that he could catch out the backfield as well.
right.
I
Yeah.
want to point out that I drafted him in fantasy football.
Oh, you did?
I drafted him over Zach Moss. I wanna point out they were both available, and I went with the backup instead. Who does that? I do that because I had a feeling he's gonna take over at some point. And yes, the starter's injured right now, but before he even got injured, he was already taking that spot anyway. He had multiple games where he scored more than him.
Right.
So it's not just because he's injured. He was taking that spot regardless. By hook or crook, he was going to take it. And he's taking it. I didn't think they were going to be able to replace Mixon like that, but
No, yeah.
but they have. And speaking of Mixon, that's Monday Night Football. The Texans at the Cowboys. The Cowboys lost four in a row, and I expect them to lose five in a row. That's
Yeah.
me. Like Monday Night Football too. So it's not looking good for them.
Quarterback, I don't see them doing anything.
No, they're not. The Texans are going to win.
Right.
Even though the Texans lost two in a row, we had them winning that last game.
Yeah.
We both picked them to win,
Yep.
and they still ended up losing, making us look bad, but we'll blame it on the team.
That was a crazy.
Lost to the Jets, and then they lost again last week.
Yeah. I can't believe Jared Goff threw 5 picks and they still ended up winning. It's crazy.
I mean, you got to give credit to the offensive coordinator on something like that, because he kept throwing it out the backfield. They kept running. He was passing to the running backs too.
Yep.
Like it was crazy.
Yeah.
And I give credit to the offensive coordinator on something like that. I feel like you have to. My hats go off to him.
Yeah. Ben Johnson.
He was a master game plan.
He's going to be head coach next year.
You think so? You think somebody's gonna steal him?
No, yeah, for sure. I don't know if he'll take any jobs because he said that he's going to be like very, basically picky for the job, like a job that he's going to go for.
I remember having this conversation with you a couple years as far as when you guys signed Salah. Remember when you guys got Rob Salah? I told you, I was like, that's not the wave anymore. The smartest thing to do is to hire an offensive mind because somebody could steal your defensive coordinator, and a lot of times you could just pluck other guys in. Like you could pick somebody from a different, whether it's the D line coach or the cornerback coach, whatever the case is, you could pick somebody else and replace them. But to replace the whole offense, that's different right there. Like whoever's calling the offensive plays, if you try to replace them, that is not easy. And I think it's showing like in the league. Like when you got to take an offensive coordinator and then you get everything goes good. Detroit Lions, I'm surprised they didn't lose their offensive coordinator already. He's definitely going to be gone, I would say, this year.
Yeah. If it gets around.
When it's a defensive coach and they have an offensive mind over there, like that, they're showing their true colors, that they're showing that they're that good, they only last like 2 years under the team and they're gone.
Yeah.
The Dolphins came and took Mike off us. Mike, their coach, and he's good. And he was definitely in on the running plays. Like a lot of those running plays was him.
He was
A
a
lot
run.
of people don't know that, but he was the offensive mind with a lot of those running plays.
He was the run game coordinator.
Exactly.
49ers,
I
yeah.
don't I forgot the guy's name that we have now, but he's great at that job as well. So, but
Yeah.
he's not going anywhere. He's an older guy and he's been a coordinator only for a long time.
Yeah.
So I see the Cowboys losing.
Yeah.
I think who the Ravens play? The Ravens play the Steelers.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's going to be a good one too.
Yeah.
I didn't have it on the agenda to talk about it, but I do kind of want to talk about it. I want to touch on it because it's going to be a good one. I think the Ravens might smack them back into reality, the Steelers.
Yeah, I think so too.
Their offense isn't great, but that Pickens catch was crazy. I don't know if you saw it. That Pickens catch was...
The way that he turned his body while he was already falling, that's insane.
He's nasty
That's
right
crazy
there.
to do that, yeah.
He's nasty. When we were having trade talks with them about Ayuk, that we were asking for him, and they were like, "Nah, we don't want to give him." And we're like, "Okay, so we're not trading you, Ayuk."
Yeah.
You know. Speaking of Ayuk, we signed Diamador Lenore to a 5-year contract. I'll be talking about that tomorrow on my short. I already have a video out for it, and I'll be dropping it tomorrow morning. So I'm very excited about that, to lock him up. When we signed Ayuk, I thought we were going to lose him. We were going to lose Ward, Hufanga, because...
Trent Williams.
Well, not Trent Williams, because we just re-signed him. So
No, yeah, I know, but I'm saying
he's going to retire with us.
What?
He's retiring with us.
Yeah.
I can see him retiring with us. I'll give it another maybe 3 years, but I'll say at least 2, not counting this one.
I say 2 years.
He has another 2 years, so I don't see him going anywhere. Trent Williams.
Yeah.
But I think I think we should just leave it right there. I don't want to be biased or anything, but the Knicks are playing. They're playing the Sixers, and I gotta go watch them smack around the Sixers and then beat a little bit, and then we could talk some more football next week on Swift Stadium. I'm PaP. That's Mikey. Cuz, you got any last words with Cuz?
See you next week.